Hello everyone, welcome back to IndianCoding.com. Today we are going to study about C++ functions. So let's see what is it. So a function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. When you call that particular function, then only that the block of code will work. Okay. So you can pass data and also known as parameter into a function. So first we have to create a function. How to create a function? First we have to use main of. So let me show you how to create it. So here I have used main of. So I am just creating a function. So it will help me to create a function, how to create it. And the block of code will be mentioned in this bracket I have mentioned, the curly braces. Okay. So that is how you can create it. Now let me write void. Okay, I'll start with the writing string. Okay, remove. Let me mention with the easiest one that is available. Okay. Int, and then I will mention the functions here. So my function I have created. So inside this only we will be able to mention what all the functions that is necessary. Okay. So here I have mentioned the syntax how to create it. Void my function of, and then I have mentioned my function of. We have to mention the bracket over there, and after that the inside the curly braces I have to execute the codes that we need to work on. So my function is the name of the function that I have provided, and the void here is means that the function does not have a return value. Fine. So it will help us to, you will be learn more about this in the later chapter, but inside a function add a code that defines the function should do. What the function need to work on, it will be writing inside the curly braces. Fine. So here I am going to write inside the main function what I need to do. First, so I am, for example, I am writing void greeting, and then this is the function name, and after that I am writing cout hello sir. Fine. So these are the code I have mentioned. After that we have to call this particular function. Fine. So in that case, for calling this function, once you call this function, then only this particular code will work. Otherwise, if you won't call this function, then it won't be. So here I am going to call this function. I am just writing greeting of, and then I have called this function. So let me run this particular code, then you will be able to understand how to do this. So now on screen you can see that we got the output as hello sir, because I have mentioned all the things here, and inside the bracket I have called the particular code that I want to run, whatever the things I have mentioned inside the code. So that will help me to understand as much many. Let me write it a few times, then we will see how we will get this. So for example, I am writing end L, and let me run this. So here on screen you can see as much time you will write, you will get. Why I have mentioned the end L? Because it will break the line and come into the difference line. So it will help you to understand how to do that. So now you understood how to do this, and then what is going to happen is, like for that, now we are having one more example here. Now on screen you can see that one more example is available. Fine. So however, it is possible to separate the declaration and the definition of structure. So on screen you can see that I have mentioned void my function of, and the main method is mentioned here, my function of return 0. So you can also explain the function definition after everything you have write. Once what we were doing, we are writing first what are the codes, and then we are calling the function. So you can also call the function first, and then you will write the more detail. What are the definitions of the function you can write. Okay. So it will also help us to understand. Now on screen you can see that I have called the function first and mentioned the rest of the thing later. So on screen you can see that we still got the output. Breathing was not declared in the scope. Some error is there. I think no. Let me write it here. Yeah, greeting was not called. Yeah. So now it is called and we have got the output. So that is how you can create it. Now on screen you can see that we got the output here. So that is how you can create it. These are the few terms. So that's all for today's class. Tomorrow we'll study about more features related to C++. Thank you so much.